At a meeting in Lithuania, EU foreign ministers search for their places. But there is no name card for Turkey. The country is still waiting on the outside. In 1987, Turkey applied to join what was then the European Economic Community. But formal accession talks only began in 2005. They've not made much progress. Turkey's Prime Minister, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, says he expects his country to get in by the time it celebrates its centenary in 2023. If not, he implies, his country may give up the idea altogether. And inside Turkey, this impatience has begun to show. Support for EU membership, once overwhelming, is now mixed.
I support the idea of joining the European Union. We don't need them economically, but for the development of democracy and human rights in Turkey. They're an obvious choice to pick.
I don't believe we need to join the European Union. They're afraid the Turkish youths will go to Europe and increase their unemployment figures, but we've raised an educated young generation.
But in June this year, the country faced danger at home. The government confronted demonstrators in a series of mass protests in Istanbul and Ankara. A recent EU report criticised the Turkish authorities for using excessive force against protesters. Turkey defended its actions. And on Sunday, its forces found themselves facing Kurdish protesters on the border with Syria. Some in Europe don't like the idea of the EU sharing a border with a country at war. Critics in France and Germany in particular still see Turkey as too big, too poor, and not European enough to be allowed to join the EU. James Reynolds, BBC News, Istanbul.